Hey there, Skip Slusher and Jimmy. I've been getting a lot of questions about Jimmy's progress, and the weather kind of messed us up. It hasn't been very nice here, so we could only ride a few horses, and since he's the cobbler's kid, his shoes don't get made. We don't ride him that much. But he is making progress. He hasn't had as much time as I would like I said. But he is starting to listen to my inside leg and bend. I don't really have to use the rein to get that nose now. He'll come, I'll remind him a little, but if I go in with that inside leg, I get his nose. So that's progress. Do it the other side. And that's what you'd like. You'd like to get away from using your reins as much as you can. So if I go with my leg, I get his nose. Leg, I get his nose. Leg, I get his nose. So he's bending his body. And if you look at that inside hind, it should be stepping under. And if you notice, his head's also coming down. As he gets balanced back here, this begins to kind of relax and settle down. If you compare to the earlier videos, Jimmy's head was up pretty high for all this stuff. He wasn't really very well balanced. So that's one thing I really love is, and if I touch the reins, he's pretty soft. I can get his head just really nice and relaxed. Again, that's from back here. The other thing he's starting to do is stop and back up with really very little or no rein. So I'll sit down, I'll ask him to come back, and he'll start chasing that little bit of out of balance feel to put me back in balance. So he's learning that follow that out of balance, and he gets paid off. I'll go back in balance. So I don't know if he'll do it with no reins. Guess not. So there's some work yet to be done. But what I really like the most is he's really starting to use this part of his body more and kind of center out. So he's carrying me right under here, which is why his head's coming down. Before, he held me up over his front end, and everything was in front, forward, out of balance, head up, tail up. So he's starting to go from this shape in his body down to this shape in his body, which is really good. That means we're setting the groundwork, the foundation for a lot of things we can do later. So that's a quick Jimmy update.